Okay, so I'm already hearing that there will be some truth bombs today here. Um, so we have like a Babel Tower type of candle. It is a tower. It's the shape is it's kind of like a spiral tower. So we're gonna as candle gonna burn. We're gonna go deeper and deeper into this downward spiral of our consciousness. Red color, I was very much called to red color and labradorite as well. And this labradorite I have here, it's very interesting because I don't know if this is visible, but it has a S on it. Like the glow is showing like an S, letter S. The letter might be very significant here. Perhaps we also will talk about somebody who exaggerates S in sentences. Maybe somebody like that in your life. Somebody may have some sort of like issues with their speech, and it's not because they are foreigner. They are within their native language. They do have some issues with speaking. The topic here, I'm hearing spiritual bypassing and non-duality will be issues in this reading for sure. Because I have with me like a demon deck and angel deck. This is like very representative of this duality and non-duality. We have a human heart in the middle, human of the roots. We have kind of like a hematite. This is like African hematite. It personally reminds me of the floor my grandparents used to have in their house. And this one is related to connection to the astral realms as well, and higher realms especially, because labradorite. Weirdly enough, I have here a face mask, the COVID one. I wonder what that means, because I don't know why it is here, but it is. And I do have a pendulum as well. First reflections, and I'm gonna draw a card actually from this deck for it. The Witness in reverse. So I'm getting is somebody on the path is protecting themselves from witnessing this duality of the reality they live in. Perhaps I'm talking about somebody who lives in some sort of spiritual bubble, of spiritual bypassing here. So they did found some sort of system. They did found some sort of philosophy, which calls all mind one consciousness, one consciousness. Therefore, everything that exists is a thought form. It's a form of the way you like choose to experience reality, where there's so much confusion in this mindset. If somebody is like losing on experience here, losing on their life, losing on the way they, because they are in some sort of philosophical conflict here. Tell me something more about it. Heart of the Sky. This very practice is blocking them out from reality, blocking them out of experiencing life, connecting to others as well. And they think they are some sort of grand soul retrieval, that they're actually gonna integrate everything. That they are sitting on this kind of, I get a sense that they're sitting on this high horse, even though like it's easy to say within your mind, especially if you live somewhere in the mountains in a cabin as a hermit, that you exceeded reality and that everything is just a reflection of you. On a normal basis, if you have a daily job, if you have stuff like this going on, if you say something like this, people will be starting to wonder whether they should or should not call for a kind of psychiatrist. They will definitely ask you to go to some sort of therapy. And this, by this, I mean spiritual bypassing here. Because like the true integration is, you do have to acknowledge the reality around you, and you do have to fully participate in it. The other question is, this person I'm reading for, I'm getting this person who's refusing to witness. witness as a state of observation of what's going on, what's happening within, what's happening outside, how this all interacts together. This person was heavily spiritually attacked through all their life. It might be somebody who's averse to symbols, averse to spiritual symbols. They just believe in one God Shiva, for example. Shiva is one consciousness. They've been heavily spiritually attacked. They actually been visited by various entities, which they later decided they are just their own emotional states, where, you know, it's kind of a bypassing here, because not only like you don't go deeper into what it is within you, within this matrix, which is causing you to feel certain physical pain as well. They do not do that. They just saying, okay, that's the thought form, and they numbing themselves. And the issue here also is that this person, they are numb to their own their own pain. They are numb to their own experiencing, to feeling. This doesn't mean those things are not occurring. They just don't feel them physically. They just do not perceive them mentally. But they still happening. They still happening within, in their own body, in a different, on a different, little bit different timeline. They just didn't access this version of this. They experience of reality becomes very, very much flat, very much one-dimensional here. But this person yet thinks they are actually, you know, they know it all, because they know how reality works. They know that they're only them and the consciousness, and consciousness is this infinite expressions of them interacting with each other. So we talk about like I don't know how to name it. This is definitely a dead end on somebody's spiritual journey, and we need to figure it out. Something related to COVID here too. This is perhaps somebody had sudden awakening, when they, like a lot of people, I know a lot of people during COVID, during this time of what is called quarantine and stuff, a lot of people did have spiritual awakening. A lot of people did have like psychosis, spiritual psychosis. A lot of people in the collective consciousness, there appeared this information about COVID being this, people associated it with various demons, with various negative emotions. So we collectively build an image which different individuals with different mental processing saw something different within this social painful experience. And a lot of people have been attacked by literal demons. I have to explain it very well, because we almost like, somebody almost may think like, I'm gonna just say that there's no demons, no ages, no nothing. No, this all exists. As this table in front of me exists, as this is real, as my, let's say how this person say it. Let's say as my mind is mentally rendering for me this table, these colors, and I sacrifice some sort of other mental operation for sake of seeing what I'm seeing around me. The same demons, angels, other entities, fairies, all of it exists the same way as this table exists. They're just invisible. They are within all of the things we are imagining exist. It's harder to manifest as 3D objects, because that's highly controlled, because this is such a strong level of entanglement that if like all people don't accept the reality to look this way, then it won't manifest. But if everybody literally would be thinking that dragons exist right now, everybody will be convinced from thousands of years that they do, so they would be flying now in the sky. So we cannot look lightly at the issue of spiritual warfare. It is real. It is real, and it is a solution to come to this higher plane of understanding, and understand that, yes, in crazy cases, like I know this person was going through something really crazy. Perhaps it was happening to a family member, like mother, I think, as well. A mother figure might be like mentally ill, or might have dabbed into occult, and her mind didn't handle it very well, the way it's some or girlfriend or somebody here, their mind wasn't ready, all level of their being weren't ready to handle this kind of level of information, this realizations. Perhaps they went to the dark, to the compression. Perhaps the mind just mixed everything up and became crazy. We have to say this. Not this way, because this person, like, even through they do understand that they abandoning a lot of levels, a lot of dimensions which they actually should explore in order to fully integrate. So yeah, it's not that serious. Like, we can be this in this higher level of understanding, and this way stop the spiritual attack. But the spiritual attack always is a reason for something. Even if those people even if you have all the time demons on your in your auric field, even though you know who is trying to connect with you and why this connection look this way, there is a quest in it. If it's at your doors, it's something for you to solve and look at. The way people are calling themselves, let's say, earth angels, or somebody with a mission here to correct this, will rescue Earth from this very duality of understanding of things, from the judgment, to plant the seeds of unconditional love everywhere. Well, through the spiritual attacks, they are, initiations, they are levels, they are inductors. They make us grow as people, as a consciousness. Okay, so I'm curious how to help this person, because I don't know whether I explain it well enough. See, because how to do it simply, how to do it tactically, or how to have like a brilliant, efficient strategy to deal with this issue, where to put your energy, how to make it rational, not to become an obsession, so somebody doesn't have to spend so much time in one cycle, which is not even belongs to them. Page of Cups in reverse. So this tells me that in this situation, somebody has like some sort of, coming another level to this person, I see, because there is a victim mentality here too. Not only victim mentality, it's something more like they've been thinking that because they will be like this, they will be like this stubborn and locked, that we will have a person who will come to them, like somebody with this earth angel like energy, that somebody like this will come to them and will, like, I don't know, this was like a flirting strategy. Your light will come to my darkness, sort of thing. I don't know why I'm seeing this way, but I see it here clearly. We have this sad boy, I don't know, somebody hopeless, somebody please save me type of thing. Yet I'm very stubborn, and I won't let you pierce through all the layers of the sadness I have within myself. Like, somebody wants to play on somebody's heart. That's why this heart of this guy is closed. Somebody searching for this attention, while they put themselves into the space where they actually holding very dark energy, because there is so much layers of understanding which were submerged, and this submerged content is they're creating a deeper and deeper void within them, and now they want a person who will come and help them, like, solve it all. We'll open this black hole and just like collapse within it. That's what normal person will do. So they know who to find, somebody who is already experienced with it. They want a light worker to come to them and rescue them. Okay, so it's now a concrete reading. I see the motifs. I see why is that. We will talk about distorted masculine energy, distorted at birth. At birth. So we're talking about, I don't know why I have to do it this way, but we talk about a covert narcissist here. That is the best way to describe it. Talk about somebody lacking empathy, for sure. The Lovers and High Priestess. So you see, like, as I was saying, we're talking about here, the being of the light. Oh, and I don't know why I have to say it, because it's a spiritual warfare. You know, one the reason why, how you know it's safe, and it's not like a can't bet. Like, it's better to believe in God because, you know, you don't know. If there is God, then you know, it's better because you won't go to hell. It's not that. It's not the atheist one too. I think it's something from Hinduism. I think there was a war between like Devas and Asuras, and the Asuras were those. They were tricky. They were like bad. They were like these demons, and Devas were these angels, and they've been battling for centuries for who will get Shiva's blessings, who will be this carrier of this consciousness, because Shiva has everything, consciousness, and Shiva already promised like the angels that they are gonna be the one who will carry it. The demons are just like pawns. They are just there as a training. They are there as like those bots in a game. You know, you go, you're setting up yourself with 30 bots, you kill them all, and that's how you train. There is like spirit. This is why spiritual warfare. That's what I'm advising somebody, because like I have so many people who are so disempowered in the way they approach their own darkness, their own shadow. It doesn't have to be this way. Well, it's all in your hands. Like the way you think about it is essential. Okay, what more is it? So as I was saying, coming back to this person you're probably dealing with, and you have all those questions because like this is the energy of this person trying to provoke your mind, because those are hard questions, difficult questions you don't know how to answer, to be free of this, to be free of responsibility for them, to be free of the responsibility for their soul. You don't have responsibility for the soul. Yet they always pushing this onto you. If you really like light worker, you have to rescue me. You have to. If you really light worker, you cannot abandon me. You cannot leave me alone. You're supposed to be an angel or something. You cannot just like you have to fight for me because I'm a part of you too. You see, somebody is in this kind of energy here. And as I said, Lovers and High Priestess. Somebody wants you to be very personal. I don't know, service to their life, service. You will be always in this position of responding. It's like conversing with a demon. It's like one, like a Lucifer, an angel. Like, was a series like this? I think I didn't really watch it, but I watched something. But yeah, they will be always conversing. They will be working together, but there will be always this polarity happening between, and it's not like a twin flame relationship here. It's just the more like a passive aggressive intrusive I don't know, it's for sure is not equal. It's for sure this person wants all your light, so you cannot just like do good things, so your all energy is sucked there and is equalized, so nothing comes from it. It's like this person has equal darkness to your light and it all just disappears. It's all just neutralized. Somebody wants to mutilate you, neutralize you through their own darkness. It's some sort of trap here, you know? That's what I'm seeing here. I was about to say where I got this idea about the spiritual warfare. and I think it was from one of the videos of Igor Kufayev. I will try to find it. I probably watched it a long time ago. All right, I don't know that why this is important. Maybe for because I also have some sort of well, like you never know about how where you are yourself on the spiritual journey. I always like question it, and I want to know what else can surprise me, what else within my understanding of this reality can surprise me. 222 as I looked at the clock. Okay, this duality is there important, but is there suppression, this complete suppression, this all neutralization? Isn't just like things, resources going to waste? Isn't this energy going to waste? Is this something you should sacrifice your life to? I don't think so. I don't think so, especially if you are a high priestess, especially if you are like an empress. Let me see. I'm gonna give this guy here to an angels. Okay, so you see what fell? Like we have King of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. Even though like it's an angel, right? What if it's like a reverse? It's a fallen angel, right? So even through I try to find, because a card from an angel deck for this person, and comes to bite me in reverse. I wanted to more unify it. I wanted to move it to this non-dual perspective. But within those non-dual perspective, what we really can do, we can only explain the duality in order to understand the unity of things. And that's what I feel like I'm doing every time as a tarot reader, you know, like I'm trying to unify somebody's experience, but I also try to set person up for a victory over their own insecurities, the victory over their own deficits as well. That's interesting, because like one card from the other deck is in this. I had it before, you know, with other decks. So we have like Red Hood, I'm not a victim. And this is in reverse, and it's for this person here. The victim mentality and covered narcissism. That's this person here, vices you're dealing with, certainly. And this is King of Wands in reverse. So you have eloquence, gives answers to those in doubt. So you see this is no eloquence, and there's no answers. There is more doubt and more doubt and more doubt, and less answers and less answers and less answers. Like I'm feeling like you are a person who is like always trying to say something, explain something. And this person is just like always tries to disassemble it and negate it. Always tries to there's like a back and forth. Like I give you this beautiful optimistic idea where I want you to like get out of your ditch. I just want you to climb this one step of this freaking ladder, this Jacob's ladder, this ladder which, you know, may have infinite amount of steps, because that's how reality works. But this person doesn't want to take this step. They want to break this step, you know, they want to just like, so they not only want you to take, you want to go there, go more down, and then repair this one step they broke. You see, so how much energy of High Priestess, because we know how this works. You know, we know how this works physically. We know how it works on a biological level. You gotta be in alignment in order to have this high energy. You gotta be freaking oftentimes vegetarian. You have to live this sattvic lifestyle. You have to live this high vibrational lifestyle. You have to be operating in certain system in order to be in this High Priestess energy. But then each time you are in this energy, this person pulls you down. You don't want to explore more darkness with me. So they actually blocking your path and your destiny. They deliberately blocking this. So why you want so much to help this person? It's this also a question to you who's listening to it. And the fire got kind of like, I noticed that it's moving. Somebody wants to come through, say something. Inferior has gone mad, I'm hearing. Inferior element has gone mad. So I don't know what it may mean. We say look at the weather. Okay, so like I have like what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 50 centimeters of snow from few days around me. It might be a thing, like it might be a water element, frozen water element. It might be a, scorpionic element. This abundance of Jupiter, of the Sagittarius, um, being currently around. So it's a lot of water around us, and as we know, like water holds certain information. It reflects. It makes us remember more. It makes us memorize more. Perhaps you are in this reflective state, and you remember more and more and more about things. And if you are a person on this higher level of consciousness, you may get access to a lot of things. You may gain access to other people's life stories, not as a personal, like accessing somebody's Akashic records. You won't get a name, dates, and all of that, but you will get a pattern, because this pattern in this downward spiral. Those patterns are representative of histories of many people and the same motifs which occurred there. That's what you are contemplating right now too. And see, we talk about nemesis here, that's for sure. Let's see what other come out. I hope you will take out something from this reading. So you have 10 of Swords here. Revelation protects from sadness, gives revelations in dreams. Look into your dream state, because like there might be messages here. Drink some mugwort and prepare yourself for the dreams of your life. Let's see what you are doing from a dream, what the part you are not consciously aware of, part of you, is doing right now. There may be an astounding answer to your current issues, your current philosophical issues, because I still get that your problem in all this situation is morality. You don't know what is moral, what is ethical, because I'm talking to somebody with a huge open heart, beautiful open heart which can hold the light for even the deepest darkness. And because of that, you are contemplating the fact whether in the instances where you've been actually extremely harmed by these people, you've been actually like suppressed, your mission was delayed like years and years, you could have been in this high priestess energy, I don't know, 20 years ago, let's say. But you're not, just because you've been doing this, you've been going back and forth. This is if you are in some sort of universe bubble somewhere with your nemesis, and it's just a high level of consciousness. You still high priestess there. You're just always like a freaking chat GPT for somebody here. You need to answer all those difficult questions, and what they do with these questions, and they just like neutralizing it. They keep there's a polemics about reality on this elemental level of reality, and on the highest extent. Okay, and the question is about morality, but you see, for you it's about morality, for them it's about gain, about having access to your light, how much light they can take. And what if you would stop doing all of that? What if you would stop giving them this light? I bet they will find their light, bet they will find some other light, if they can. If not, they will find another person to do the same thing too. Like, this is also like what I feel like you have this moral issue. Like, if it's not me for this person, if I'm not sustaining if I'm not neutralizing the darkness, there will be some other victim they will have. They will destroy somebody else's life. I don't want another, like a creature, of God to fall victim into somebody. But don't worry, there are universal laws at place, and if somebody will, you like you're starting to have like too much of an ego here, you're starting to really be a counterpart for this person, because like if the person they will meet, let's say it's a next partner or whatever, it will be vibrational match for them. It will be somebody who is meant to go through what you did. You know, hopefully this, I don't know if this is new life partner, if this is new friend, hopefully they will be, after a while, they will realize